In a significant announcement that has sent waves of relief throughout the UK automotive community, the government has officially stated that there are no intentions to implement a pay-per-mile road pricing scheme. This news arrives amid growing concerns and speculations about potential changes to vehicle taxation, especially as the transition to electric vehicles accelerates. The government spokesperson emphasized, "We have no plans to introduce road pricing. We are committed to supporting our automotive sector as we transition to electric vehicles in order to meet our legally binding climate targets." This decision has come as a breath of fresh air for many, particularly for truck drivers and fleet operators who were apprehensive about facing potentially hefty charges under a pay-as-you-drive model. The pay-per-mile concept, which had been floated as a way to integrate current road tax and fuel duty into a single charge, raised several questions and concerns among the public. How would mileage be tracked? Would driving abroad incur additional charges? Moreover, critics pointed out that this could lead to increased surveillance on motorists, infringing upon personal liberties. The discussion surrounding road pricing gained traction following the rise of electric vehicles, that is EVs, which significantly impact traditional revenue streams from fuel duties and vehicle excise taxes. In fact, in the 2022-23 fiscal year, vehicle excise duty generated approximately £7.4 billion, while fuel duty surpassed £25 billion. However, as more EVs enter the market, the Treasury faces challenges in maintaining these revenue levels. Earlier this year, a think tank proposed a new road duty for EVs set at about 6p per mile, but this idea now seems to have been set aside as the government reaffirms its commitment to supporting the existing automotive sector. A recent report by New Automotive, an organization focused on accelerating the clean energy transition in road transport, suggests that radical reforms in vehicle taxation may not be necessary to support this shift towards electric vehicles. The report argues against introducing pay-per-mile road pricing, citing experiences from countries like Iceland and New Zealand, where such policies led to a decline in EV sales. Instead, the recommendations focus on revamping the current road tax structure to assess taxes based on vehicle efficiency rather than a flat rate. This would ensure that owners of less efficient, older vehicles contribute more to road maintenance and emissions costs. Ben Nems, the CEO of New Automotive, voiced his support for this approach, stating that the transition to cleaner transport does not need to jeopardize public finances. Electric cars aren't a sin to be taxed but a boon for the economy, he remarked, emphasizing the need for a tax strategy that encourages the adoption of EVs rather than penalizes it. Looking ahead, the government will still implement vehicle excise duty on electric cars starting in April 2025, aligning them with the existing tax framework for petrol and diesel vehicles. This change aims to create a more equitable system for all motorists, regardless of their vehicle type. However, with the current landscape of rising costs associated with motoring, including insurance and fluctuating fuel prices, motorists will be keenly observing how these changes affect their financial obligations in the coming years. In summary, while the specter of pay-per-mile road pricing has been officially dismissed, the conversation around vehicle taxation continues to evolve. The government's focus on supporting the automotive sector during this transformative period reflects a broader commitment to balancing revenue needs with the transition to cleaner transportation options. As we navigate these changes, it's clear that the future of motoring in the UK will require careful consideration and adaptation to ensure it remains sustainable for both the economy and the environment. Stay subscribed for more videos.